What's going on YouTube? It's Dylan. We're back here with another NFL type of video. Now in today's video, we're going to be doing a season predictor of the upcoming NFL season. Now you can kind of see right here everyone's record and everything. I picked all the games up until week 17. Now I'm going to go week by week just to show you kind of who won what game. If you notice a trend though, one, it's home field advantage definitely plays a part in a lot of my decisions, and two, I may be an optimistic Dolphins fan. Okay, but that's all. So right here we got all this stuff. Okay, we got all these games right. This week, one game for the Dolphins, though. Of course, I'm going to talk about the Dolphins. You know, it's the Dolphins hat. It's kind of going to be a major part of the video. But this week, one game is going to be very important and kind of going to set a tone for the season. Can we get a win in Foxborough versus a Patriots team that has a lot of players opting out? Now, another thing, I have a couple sleeper teams in my opinion. The Broncos, the Broncos are kind of known, like that's the popular sleeper team. Some other ones in my opinion, the Colts and the Lions, I think are really good, really good. So right here we're just gonna go week by week, you know, I'm just gonna kind of show you the games and the teams that I think are gonna be bad are gonna be bad in this thing. I'm not gonna do nothing special to them. And then right here again, if a lot of division games I tried to split them, like win at home, unless the team was just, in my opinion, just completely better. So the Bills will beat the Dolphins at home. But yeah, pretty much this is kind of how I see the season going. And this is going to be funny when we get to week 17, you know. A lot of the divisions are ultra competitive. You know, this division right here, I feel like the Browns, man, I feel like 7-9 is such a Browns season this year. And then the Texans, this division right here, the Colts, man, I'm telling you, I could see him sneaking into the playoffs. I know, like, the Texans the record might seem a little bit too high for a lot of people, but they don't have a bad team. They do not have a bad team, in my opinion. And they have Deshaun Watson, the best quarterback in the division by far. Unless Phillip Rivers decides to have an elite year. But this division too, I feel like it's Dolphins versus Bills. In the AFC East, not a big Jets guy. Don't think they're good. Especially with Adam Gase as their coach. And I feel like the Raiders are going to definitely underwhelm. But I could see the Chargers doing a lot better. It's just kind of like they have Tyrod Taylor at the quarterback. They don't really have a home field advantage type of thing. And then coming over here, we got this division. This division is going to be so interesting in my opinion. Like, do you see how close this is? I feel like this division, like I said, is going to be super competitive. I feel like every team in that division is good. And Matt Stafford, you can make an argument Matt Stafford might be the best quarterback in the division. And I know Aaron Rodgers is on the Packers, right? But I'm just saying, you could maybe make an argument, all right? I might be tripping a little bit, but that's, yeah, I feel like you can make an argument. This division, though, Bucs Saints is kind of obvious, you know. I feel like the Bucs are definitely going to be a regular season type of team. Then the playoffs come around, we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. And then this division, right now the Cowboys are 8-7, 7-8. So we're just going to go to week 17. Or actually, I'll just skim by the weeks, and then you can kind of see where I went with each team. Boom. You can pause the video if you want, see where I have each team winning. So boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to give you enough time to pause. Boom, 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 and boom. We're in week 17. So this week is so interesting, okay? Because there's a lot of things that I think are going to happen, okay? There's a lot of divisions that are neck and neck, right? So, and I didn't talk about the NFC West, but obviously Seahawks, 49ers, Cardinals, all teams that are definitely going to be fighting for a playoff spot. So now, though, okay, we got this game right here. Ravens, if they rest their starters, sure, the Bengals can go 3-13, okay? The Ravens rest their starters. The Chiefs get a W, and they're still the second seed, so it doesn't even really matter. Dolphins, Bills right here. The Bills, I think, are going to pull this one out. Okay, Dolphins go 9-7. You know, Bills at home. Steelers, Browns. This would be such a Steelers game to lose, but I'm going to give it to the Steelers. Would they get affected at all by a win? They can't win the division. The highest they could go is 11, or the highest they could go was the 5th seed, so the Browns can win that one too. Jags, Colts. Now, I think the Colts will win this. Jags go 1-15. The Colts are in 8th place right now, right? They're gonna need some stuff to happen. So Patriots, Jets though. Patriots, Jets. This is such a Jets game to win for a worse draft pick, because the Patriots win. It actually doesn't even really affect them too much, but yeah, this is such a Jets game to win, just to get up their draft pick just a little bit, to maybe put them out of position for like a trade for Trevor Lawrence. That's such a Jets game to win. Titans, Texans right here. Let's look at the division. This is a huge game, because the Titans win, they're first place. If the Texans win, they are first place. But I'm going to give it to, let's see. I'm going to give it to the Titans. They sneak into the playoffs once again. AFC Championship last year, Deshaun Watson couldn't close it out, you know. Losing DeAndre Hopkins was huge. We got 3 9-7 teams in this division, which is kind of wild. But Raiders, Broncos right here. If the Raiders win, what happens to the Broncos? Anything? I don't think so. Like, the Broncos could really rest their stars. They could go to the 6th seed at the highest, okay? Like, them and the Dolphins right now look like they're going to be battling. I'll give this one to the Broncos. And then Raiders 7-9. Again, I feel like that's such a Raiders season. Packers, Bears though. So if the Bears win this one, okay, they're in the 8th seed, they're out of the playoffs. The Packers win, same thing. I'm going to give this one to the Packers. I feel like the Packers will make the playoffs. So let's see. Lions, Vikings right here. I feel like this game, Kirk Cousins chokes. Kirk Cousins chokes this game. Packers get in the playoffs. And they're dangerous. They are dangerous. A-Rod is on a tear. You know, he's about to fuck some shit up. So Bucks, Falcons right here though. This game doesn't even really matter. So if they lose, right, they'll get the 2nd seed, which I mean isn't even really bad, I guess. But we'll give the Bucks the win. Give them the 1st seed. Tom Brady has an incredible year. Gronk, best tight end in football. So this is where I think it gets funny. Okay. Peep the NFC East. Cowboys, you know, they control their own destiny. Eagles stomp the Washington football team. But the Cowboys here, right? It's week 17, division on the line, and they choke to the Giants. Damn. Eagles get back into the playoffs. Cowboys choke once again. Week 17, division on the line, control their own destiny, and they choke. So, Saints, Panthers right here, though. This one doesn't even really matter if the Panthers win. The Saints go 12-4. Are they in danger of missing out on the playoffs? No, they aren't. So the Panthers can win that game. I doubt they would want to, though. Does that even affect the Panthers? Nah, I mean, moral victory for the Panthers. Seahawks, 49ers again. Oh, this is for the division. This is for the division. I think the 49ers will pull it out. You know, now they are the 2nd seed. Former the NFC Championship representatives right there. Cardinals, Rams. This game again doesn't matter, but I'll give it to the Cardinals. Cardinals sneak into the playoffs, 7th seed. The Lions were very close to sneaking in. You know, they could have won the division. You know, maybe this division was probably the most competitive. NFC East, you know, Cowboys choking in week 17. I see it happen. I could see it. And then this one, I think this was kind of like the division where 3 playoff teams were likely. Broncos, Chiefs in the playoffs. Again, I feel like that was kind of likely. Again, Colts, you know, I could see them sneaking into winning the division, but I'm giving it to the Titans a slight edge. But yeah, okay. We're going into the wild card now. Oh, I can just hit next week. Wild card, all right? Steelers, Titans right here, okay? This is going to be a really interesting game if this does happen. It's going to be, can the Steelers stop Derrick Henry? Okay, because I feel the Steelers defense is really good. I am going to give, let's see, who are we going to give this one? Oh my God, I don't know. I think we're going to give it to the Titans, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we kind of have to. I feel like their team is just a little bit better. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to give it to the Steelers. Steelers pulled out, you know, kind of like a lot of people on the roster, you know, playoff experience. Juju's having a good year. You know, their offense is clicking. They can have the win. Broncos, Bills. I'm giving this one to the Broncos. I feel like the Bills, once again, they're going to be one and done in the playoffs. Josh Allen just can't get it done. And yeah, we got Dolphins, Chiefs right here. Obviously the Dolphins. No, I'm just kidding. All right, the Chiefs. Okay, the Chiefs, obviously. Like I said, If the Dolphins can sneak into the wild card this year, it'd be a really good year for them. It would be really good. You know, I feel like we're going 9-7 or we're going 7-9. I feel like that's it's still an improvement over last year, but I feel like in the end we're still going to be fighting for a playoff spot when Week 17 rolls around. But you know, 1 and done in the playoffs first year. Tua probably hasn't even played a game. So yeah, 1 and done first year, not a problem at all. You know, I'll take that. NFC side, Seahawks, Eagles, gonna give it this one to the Seahawks. Eagles 1 and done. Carson Wentz, you know, that's tough though. The Eagles could get it done though. The Eagles could beat the Seahawks, but I'm giving it to Russ Wilson. And then we got A-Rod versus the Saints. All right, this is gonna be hilarious. All right, I think the Saints are gonna win this one. And then 49ers, Cardinals, 49ers. Kyler Murray, playoffs first year, you know, just doesn't have the experience. So yeah, 49ers pull it out. Next week, Steelers, Chiefs, Broncos, Ravens. Ravens, obviously Ravens. So then we got over here Seahawks, 49ers. This one is going to be an interesting game. I'm going to give it to the 49ers. Saints, Bucks, though. I feel like Tom Brady, you know, chokes in the playoffs, no lie. I could see it happening. Kind of like last year for the Titans. Just can't get it done once again. And then we got Chiefs, Ravens, Saints, 49ers. But honestly, in the wild card game, the Dolphins do kind of match up okay with the Chiefs on defense. Byron Jones, Xavier Howard, probably one of the best cornerback duos in the NFL. So I feel like, obviously, the game won't be a blowout, but I'm going to give the Chiefs the win. So Ravens, Chiefs, though. You know, I feel like this is definitely the most, like, kind of talked about AFC championship matchup. But I'm going to give it to, let's see. Ravens will be at home. Chiefs, can they do it again? I don't know. And I think it wasn't last year the Saints played. The 49ers played the Packers, right, last year in the championship. I'm going to give this one to the Saints. And then I think this one right here, you know, I'm going to give it to the Chiefs just because I think that's going to be, I don't know, though. But then Super Bowl, I think the Saints win it, you know. They got they got Malcolm Jenkins on defense. They finally pulled out. The refs don't screw them. They have a nice victory, and they are Super Bowl champions. Saints Super Bowl championships, champions from the wild card position. They have a stacked team. I feel like Drew Brees, this might be his last year if he wins the Super Bowl, so I'm gonna give them the win. And then maybe next year if Tom Brady's still in the league, Bucks would be my favorite. But yeah, I think the Saints pull it out. You know, just I kind of want an underdog type of team to root for. So if my Dolphins can't make the playoffs or even make the Super Bowl, gonna be rooting for the Saints. But yeah, I think everything I did was kind of like fair. But if the Colts can sneak into the playoffs, low-key, they could be the Titans of last year, sneak into the AFC Championship. Team to watch out for, in my opinion. Another sleeper team. I mean, if the Raiders can figure it out, I don't believe in Derek Carr, honestly. And then over here, again, if the Lions sneak into the playoffs, they could be a sleeper team. Don't sleep on the Lions. Now, this is probably the best record you'll ever see anyone put for the Lions. But you know what? I want to root for underdogs, okay? And then the Bears. If the Bears find a way to make the playoffs too, again, another sleeper team. Khalil Mack on defense. They got Big Dick Nick in the playoffs. Oh my God, they could make a Super Bowl run. I'm not even joking. But yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for the Saints this year. This is kind of how I could see the NFL season working out. Again, I wanted upsets. I wanted like crazy shit to happen because in the NFL it's completely unpredictable. I guarantee you, one of these teams that's out of the playoffs right now is going to make a playoff run. No lie. One of them is. I guarantee you, one of them from one of the sides that I didn't have in the playoff is going to make a playoff run. It's going to be insane. But you know what? That was my video. This is my prediction. Let me know who you guys have in the Super Bowl. I feel like a lot of people will have Ravens 49ers, Ravens Bucks, Chiefs Bucks. That's kind of like a popular team, or even like 49ers subbed in for Bucks. But yeah, but again, if you stay till the end, make sure to like the video and subscribe. But other than that, it has been your boy Dill, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.